I got access to every single old update in Dress to Impress Rewind. So in today's video, we're gonna be going through all of the updates and making an outfit in every single one. We're gonna walk down memory lane, see what the updates we're giving, and see how far we've come with Dress to Impress. It's been a long time, y'all. It's been almost 2 years of this game, so these updates are pretty crazy. And some of them are as old as the release day update, okay? So this is gonna be insane. At the end, I'm gonna rank all of my favorite updates, but I'm sure you guys already have an idea which one might be my favorite, because you know, code item, lol. But anyways, without any further ado, let's hop into the first update, which is in fact the launch update of Dress to Impress. So here's the menu for the brand new DTI Rewind, and there are so many more updates on here than last year. There's literally 10 of them, so we're gonna hop into every single one, check out the map, see the vibes, and see what it's giving. Let's start with classic DTI first, because y'all already know that is the OG, so let's hop in. This looks so insane. So this is OG DTI, and this is before even I started playing. The map looks literally insane. Are you kidding? This is Lana's OG self. Let me just say I'm glad that the hair got reworked because she's looking a little chunky. The salon was also really tiny. There's only one tiny nail station in the corner here, but then there's only 3 spots to get your hair done. And then the makeup tables are all the way over here for some reason. So let's just start off by setting on our skin tone. The theme is festive holidays. I'm gonna try and do a very simple look for this. Okay, Lana, give me some nails. We're gonna see what it's giving. Oh, and we only had one shape too. Also, the color menu is completely different, so you have to switch to toggle between the different ones. That's low-key kind of annoying. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Let's put some hair on. I do remember we low-key didn't have a lot of hair options, so I'm just gonna go with the best one, which is this one. And there is like a color chart, but it's low-key not the best colors, I can't lie. We'll just go with this blonde for now. Now let's move on to the makeup. Now obviously we do have access to the custom makeup, so let's just see what it's giving. Now we can thankfully change the eyes color. Oh my gosh, and then we have different eyebrows, and you have to scroll through them. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Not the smile, girl. I do low-key still love these lips, so I'm just gonna use these ones, and we're gonna make them red because it's a festive holiday, okay? Now we just have some basic contour. It doesn't really matter that much. And of course, some blush and some extra details, basically. It's not terrible. I mean, it's fine for what it is. Now let's move on to the actual outfits. Now, low-key, the outfits were not really outfitting. Okay, we didn't have that many. Let me change my walk speed too, girl. Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay, so let's maybe go with like some sort of a dress, I guess. I'm gonna start off with this top, y'all already know. Oh my gosh, that clipping is crazy. Oh, I don't love that. That's low-key really fug. Don't know why that's the vibe. That's crazy that the basic items just didn't work with the basic body. Like, I actually can't. Okay, let's maybe put this top on top here. That's fine. And then I want to find something for the bottom, like a little dress moment, but we'll also maybe, no, I don't really like the gloves. Let's take those off. These old menus are driving me insane though, I can't lie. Let's do this, and we're gonna make it red, I guess, with like maybe some sort of like a gold moment. I don't really love that. Okay, whatever, just leave it alone, leave it alone. Go to VIP, please. We had this one Robux item right here, this classic dress, so we have to use it, I fear. And there were no toggles really, you just had to toggle between up top here. So definitely didn't have as much control, which is a little annoying, but we will make it work. I still can't believe the basic items are clipping through this though. Like, I'm actually so annoyed about that. Okay, can I like toggle this so that that won't show up? I mean, I guess I could do that, but I don't love the way that looks. Whatever, we will have to make do. Okay, and then let's put on this dress to kind of try and cover everything up. It looks atrocious. And what did we expect, okay? I don't think you all were expecting couture from this. We didn't have a lot of options, okay? Don't judge me. I will go ahead and just put this on though. I don't love this look though. I just wish we had more options. Let's also put on this choker, I guess. And let's lastly grab a bag that is clipping really weird. Okay, hate that, but we have to make it work. Color it maybe like a brown like this. And I think that is pretty much it for this outfit. So let's see what the runway is giving. Okay, here is what the runway is giving. These angles are actually so crazy. I do not love that personally. Not my favorite. I think I prefer our current runway to this, but you know, nostalgia. And here is what the podium used to look like. Listen, they had a good idea for a game, and I'm so glad that they got super popular and were able to update, because this looks a little bit jarring, I fear. But of course, it is the OG, so we do love her. Anyways, let's move on into the next update, which is going to be the 2024 Valentine's update. So here we are in the Valentine's update lobby. It looks pretty similar, a little different, I guess. It's definitely been a little upgraded, but for the most part, it is pretty much the same. But of course, what's really important is the dressing rooms, girl. So let's see what they're giving. So here's the new dressing room. Definitely a lot more spaced out. I prefer prefer this one a ton. The VIP room also looks a little bit more spacious, so I do like that. And then of course we have the Valentine's accessories, and it looks like a lot of them are VIP. I do recognize a lot of these, but RIP to a couple of them, like these glasses. Anyway, let's start off the same way that we did last time. I'm just gonna get the basics done. The theme is summer. It's giving never-ending midnight sun, so we're gonna do something Zara Larsson-esque, if I can do that. Of course, we didn't really have access to a lot of hairstyles, but this one, oh my gosh, why did we get rid of this one? This is so cute. DTI, bring this one back. Are you kidding? And of course, there was no item adjustments. I'm just gonna stick to that one hairstyle because I don't want to mess up this beautiful look. Oh my gosh, I literally forgot about the skin tone, so let's walk all the way over here and put our skin tone on. Just do a pretty simple one. Now here we definitely got a few more makeup options, and there are actually a lot of cuter ones. We definitely recognize a bunch of these, and a few of them have actually been removed. I really love these ones even in the current game. I like using them, so I'm gonna go with these ones. And finally, some better eyebrows. Thank you. Oh, and these lips. You guys know when I first started playing, these lips were my obsession, guys. I used to use these for every single round. It was always these ones or these ones, so we're gonna go with this one. And then my favorite highlighter. Love this one down. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of blush. And we didn't really have noses at this point, so this is the best our makeup is gonna get, but low-key, it looks cute. Now let's put on some items. Obviously, we wanna go with the old Valentine's items, so maybe we can go with this top. Once again, it is clipping horrifically. And there was also no way to save your colors at this point, I don't think. So we're just gonna have to kind of make do. Let's maybe go with like orange and pink. I'm just gonna try and go with one of like the default pinks because obviously I can't really change the colors. So we're just gonna try and give sunset. Ooh, these loafers. I really like these ones. I don't think these are in the game anymore, are they? They're really cute. I think these were removed, but I might be completely wrong. Low-key, I always just put heels on my models because the higher the heel, the closer to God or whatever. So I never really dabble in the loafers, but these are a cute one. Now let's move on to some of these other items. Oh, I love this fur. It's so cute. Definitely miss this fur jacket. I wish they would bring it back instead of the current fur because it is fug. She kind of looks like an ice cream cone and I am kind of into it, but it's not giving summer. Let's maybe just find her a cute little skirt moment. Let's see, what do we have here? It's so funny too how the men's section is this tiny little thing. Boys really never have anything. I don't really style the male bodies, so I never really complained about it too much, but yikes. Now, do we have any cute little skirts? So there really isn't that much option. I'm gonna put on the butterfly top though. Of course, y'all already know I love this item down. Ugh, we just have to put on something for the pants. There's just nothing that cute. I fear we're just gonna have to go with one of these skirts right here. So I'm just gonna put on this one and we're gonna color it pink to match everything. And I think that's pretty much it for this simple summer inspired outfit. So let's see what the runway's giving. Oh, okay, so we have some animations, period. Honestly, not that bad. I actually quite like this one. It's more similar to our current runway with the like flashing lights and the red carpet. A little flat, but we'll take it. And the winners are, of course, oh my god, that is so bright though. Why is the infinite power of the sun shining on me right now? I forgot how bright some of these areas were. Like here, my outfit looks normal, but then as soon as I step out over here, girl, what is going on? It's low-key a little scary, but that's fine. Anyway, let's move on into the next destination. So the next one we're gonna be hopping into is the Easter 2024 update. So here is the brand new lobby for the Easter update, and I love this one. And it says the hunt right here because there was a hunt portal, I believe, happening, but it's so cute. I actually really like this one. Very simple, very cozy. I like the podium a little more. There's a little bit more detail and foliage. And now there's access to different types of servers here. So there's pro exclusive, VIP exclusive, and regular servers. Can you believe pro servers only used to be 1,500? Can you believe pro servers used to only be 1,500 stars? That's crazy. And here we also have access to the DTI codes. I don't think code Pixie Uwu was a thing yet, but let's just try it. Yep, invalid. We don't exist yet. So the theme is red carpets. The lobby is pretty much the same as the last update. It's a little bit more spacious though in this direction, but over here it looks very, very similar. We're gonna start off the exact same way, girl. And I think I'm gonna go with like a black and gold look for this one. And now we even have a bangs toggle. Ooh, shout out to these bangs. They're my favorite bangs of all time. I think I'm gonna do a little updo moment, a little half up, half down situation. I don't know what the item limit was, so I definitely don't want to go too crazy. This is the hair combo that we're working with. I think it's giving red carpet. Now, obviously, we need to change our skin tone next. Let's go with this one. And then makeup. Custom makeup definitely improved a lot. We got more of these like basic makeup faces that actually don't look too bad. But of course, we need to mess with the custom makeup, y'all. So I'm gonna go with this one. I think it's pretty. Maybe like a nice blue eye. Or maybe like a brown eye would be cute. More eyebrows, of course. And these are colorable eyebrows, which I love personally. And of course, more different contours and things. I think I'm just gonna go with our favorite one though, because this is kind of just the best one, I fear. And now we finally have access to multiple options. The noses are here, divas, so let's put one on, although this one is very, very cinched. I'm also gonna go with this eye, and we're gonna try and do a slightly like goldy color. And then for the next detail, we're gonna go in with the nose. And of course, we're gonna do some blush and maybe some more blush. Now it is kind of crazy though, because in this area of DTI, people didn't really like noses yet. So maybe we don't go with the nose. I guess we'll kind of skip the nose, right? Because I don't think the nose propaganda had been spread just yet. It was still in progress when I started the game. So definitely took us a minute to get there, but we're here, thank God. Now I will say, I don't really love any of these lips that much. Low-key, I only used the same ones, which were these two. So y'all cannot hate me for defaulting, because these are just the best ones, okay? Now let's move on to items. The Moon Gazer set. Oh, I miss this one so much. It's so cute. And we're gonna go with like an all black type of look, because obviously I'm not that worried about it. There's literally nobody in the server. I'm doing this for me just to test out some items. Although the all black does not look too bad. Well, maybe grab a first as well. Oh, I don't have access to the game passes. That's annoying. Wait, but then why did I have access to the Moon Gazer? Hello? Maybe I bought it in the old DTI Rewind and just forgot about it. The OG granny dress really giving the OG granny dress. She really is giving granny, and that BBL is crazy. But of course, we are trying to serve red carpet diva, so let's maybe just, you know, attempt to actually do that. I don't know though what I want to wear. So many options. Okay, let's maybe add this little bow. I wish I had item adjustment, but I don't. Let's also add these sleeves. We're trying to make a cute dress combo. Does anybody else miss this dress? Because I definitely do. It used to be that girl. And do you guys remember that we used to do that OG pumpkin hack with it? Oh my God, how time flies. I'm just gonna color it all black though, because I feel like in this era of DTI, one color outfits were really, really popular. So we're just kind of sticking with the times, you know? Now, let's see if there's any other accessories that I like. Maybe this little necklace moment could be cute. I can't really see like the gem part of it, so I don't think it really matters that much. And also earrings wouldn't fit on here as well, because you wouldn't be able to see them. I think I will go ahead and put this on though. I feel like that's gorgeous. And then maybe some earrings just to make myself feel a little better about it. No, 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 no. Take that off, take that off, take that off. Oh my gosh, I keep putting on the wrong item. That is pretty much it for this outfit. So let's see what the fashion show thinks. I got really confused by the text, y'all, but look at this runway. So this is much more closer to our OG runway, or not our OG runway, our new runway. Sorry, there's so many happening. This is the vibe. I love this one. It's still very bright though, for my personal liking. I feel like it's a little too bright TBH, but it's cute. It's not bad. And of course, we have our podium. This era was not bad, but I'm definitely ready to move on. So let's move on into the next round. So the next update is the Lana's salon update. So the lobby for this one is pretty much the same, TBH. The biggest difference, I guess, is just, you know, the fact that there's an obby now, which is super cute. Can I complete this? Can I do it? Wait, but I want to try and do the obby. I want to be like the cool girls. Okay, let's see. Oh, almost missed that jump. You're gonna make it. Yes, I did it. Let's go. Okay, so the theme this time is ballerina. Oh my God, the brain rot. It's over. Okay, we need to move on. Also, the brain rot didn't exist in this period of DTI, so we need to escape the clutches. Anyway, let's just set a random skin tone. And oh girl, we have more sets now. So they finally added a couple of these sets, the Kim Kardashian set, the Jennie set. This is the Madoka set. And then this is, I think, the Alice set. And I don't remember what this one was called. The lobby is so much more spacious now. This is very, very cute. And of course, we have our modern day Lana salon, except I don't remember Lana sitting like that. Okay, girl, lounging. Lock in diva. We have an outfit to do. I'm just gonna set the nails to white, and then let's see what the hair outfit. I'm gonna set the nails to white, and then let's see what the hair is giving. So there are definitely a lot more options now. Of course, for ballerina, low-key, there aren't that many that would work. We'll just maybe go with this one. And then of course, the makeup. Now, I don't think we got that many new makeup options this time around. They kind of look like the same. There's a couple of new things, but not really. So I'm actually gonna try one of the preset makeup faces and see if they're giving. Oh my gosh, wait, why don't we have these these eyes in the game anymore. Those are pretty. Definitely not with these giant balloon lips, but they could be cute. They have potential. Okay, see, the problem is none of these are giving ballerina, so we're gonna have to make our own anyways. Oh my god, why is she blinking like that? Let's maybe use these eyes. Wait, these are so cute. Why don't we have them anymore? Don't hate me, guys, but I'm gonna go with the same lips because they're the only ones that I like. I'm not kidding when I say these were the only lips that I used, literally. Let's maybe try one of the other contours though, now that we have some new ones. And we do have a new nose, but it's kind of atrocious, so we're definitely not using that. I think all I really want to do is just add some blush to her, and we're gonna move on. So let's check out VIP. There are actually these little makeup stations in VIP now, but still no hair stations. So these are what the items are giving. They're not that bad. Oh, definitely a little difficult to click though sometimes, but whatever. We're just gonna set these all to white because once again, we're just checking out the items. Don't clock my outfits during this, okay? Now there really isn't much over here for a ballerina. What about over here though? Maybe this bow. I feel like a lot of people used to love using these bows. We do have some tights now, which is amazing. Little skin tone tights moments. Let's add some little hair bows, and let's maybe go with the Madoka set. I miss this corset so much. I know a lot of y'all are with me right there when you say that this corset was one of the best things that they ever added. I am so incredibly sad that it's gone. I always hoped that they would bring back a toggle for it or something, but nope, never. It just got reworked, which is fine, I guess. I don't mind the rework, but I do miss it. We do have the OG Magical Girl shoes here too, which were also super gorgeous. I'm not gonna wear this skirt because I feel like it's a little too much and I don't have enough to afford the Jenny. How sad. Let's maybe go with this though. This was like the OG ballerina skirt. It looks atrocious in my opinion, but you know, I'm so glad it got reworked. I like the new rework so much more. I literally never used this one. I don't know, guys. It's just not my fave. Is there anything else in here? I mean, maybe some like gloves and these pearls. These are cute. Maybe some earrings as well. We'll make them white. And that is pretty much it for my very simple ballerina look. I mean, we can maybe add this as well. Give a little extra detail, but I think that is pretty much gonna be it for this outfit. So let's see what the runway's giving. Okay, we have our classic pink runway. I do miss the more pink vibes of the runway. I can't lie. Like, as much as I like the red, I love it when they update to like a pink or like a blue or something. But anyways, let's move on into the next rewind now, which is the summer 2024 update, which is actually when I started playing the game. Yes, the summer loading screen. Oh my gosh. And our more modern day lobby, which is so cute. This is giving me so much nostalgia. Like, this is what I saw for the first time when I loaded into Dress to Impress. This was the first lobby that I started off in. This is a really cute throwback. And of course, we have the Lana duplicates out there. Girl, I'm scared. What's also really special about the summer 2024 update for me personally is that summer 2025 is actually when I got my code item, which is crazy. This is the more modern day dressing room. Of course, I went through a couple of reworks, but it's back to this one basically, which I love. I love this layout. And of course, we have this OG VIP layout, which I actually really, really love. I still like this VIP layout a little bit more than the one that we have now, but obviously we have too many items for this one now. And of course, it was at this point that they finally had hair stations and makeup stations in VIP, so you could technically just hide in VIP. This was also the era of VIP beggars, so we don't love that. And then we have Lana over here just absolutely chilling, and even more hairstyles, including one of my absolute favorite ones, which is this one. And oh my gosh, this hair, guys, such a throwback. This hair combo right here used to be my literal go-to. I'm not kidding. One thing that's annoying though is that some of the hairs have access to like this right here, and then the other hairs just like don't, which is kind of crazy. I just have to try and match this up as best as I possibly can. Okay, I got it really, really close. I think that's pretty good, right? So I don't think we got that many new items in the summer update. There were definitely a good amount, but low-key, I think the Valentine's update added a few more in my opinion, although we did get this entire summer section right here. This right here, the strawberry dress, and this dress right here, the summer ruffle dress, definitely revolutionized DTI, I can't lie. Those used to be that girl. Like, oh my gosh, these were gorgeous. And then of course, the VIP also got a bunch of really pretty items as well. Love this dress. It is so cute. And of course, we have all the new ear types, some new corsets, and this entire summer section, which this, oh my gosh, I used to overuse this item, you guys. It's actually embarrassing how much I used to use that plus this. Oh my gosh, this is so nostalgic, guys. This was the outfit combo for me. Like, I used to just wear this Obviously, my color matching was a little better, so let me get a cuter pink. There we go. It's more similar. But yeah, this was literally the combo that I used to wear, and this used to win me rounds like crazy. But of course, let's go ahead and move into the next update, which in my opinion was still the most iconic DTI update ever, which is the Halloween 2024 update. So the theme is Miss Universe, and if you guys remember the OG like planet hack, this was definitely the time for that. Let me see if I even remember it actually. I think it was the apple rotten to the core. I think it was the boa item that you had to use for this. I don't remember actually. No, it was the teddy bear. Okay, so I don't have access to the teddy bear code item, at least in DTI Rewind, so we're gonna have to skip this. And of course the Brat pack. Oh my goodness, I wish I had these. Like, these are so cute, especially the apple dance and bumping that. Oh my gosh, this update was crazy, especially for VIP. VIP definitely got so many incredible items for this update. These are all items that we still use so much to this day. This is gorgeous. This dress is cute, definitely fell off, but in this era of DTI, everybody was wearing this dress. Let me see if I can create like an OG DTI outfit using this, because low-key, I remember this dress like it was yesterday. Everybody would just wear this as a combo. I swear to God, I'm not kidding. You guys can go back to my old videos, okay? Because I swear I've done this exact combo in one of them. And then we would put on this item right here because we thought it slayed for some reason. It didn't. And then this corset top right here. The way we all thought we were layering divas for this layering combo. I mean, it's not bad. Genuinely, it's not terrible. Also, these earrings were a literal cultural reset, so we have to use these. And then, oh my gosh, this item right here. Now, obviously at this time, they hadn't actually added the toggle for it, but oh my gosh, when I tell you everybody used this item. To be fair though, I feel like we still do. It's still pretty iconic, never gone out of fashion. Obviously, we had to put on the demon horns and put this on as well. Oh my gosh, this is such a throwback. I kind of love this. And then equip that, and that was pretty much literally the outfit combo. I'm not kidding. But of course, we need to do some makeup, and I actually want to use some of this makeup right here, the Halloween makeup. It's definitely not my favorite of the makeups, but it's not terrible, I guess. I do love some of like the more modern makeups that we got in this era as well though, so I'm just gonna try and do a very simple face with these. Don't worry about the skin tone. Okay, we'll change that later. Oh my gosh, this is literally giving me flashbacks, guys. I can't. Of course, we finally got regular noses in this era as well, which was amazing. Thank you. And this eyeshadow used to be so freaking overused. Plus the tears, I don't know, everybody was just obsessed with the tears because apparently it makes it look demonic, I guess. And then let's just do my nails, and we're gonna make them black, and of course do a skin tone. Like, it's giving OG Halloween. It really is. Now for the hair combo, we would pretty much just do this one literally always. And this is definitely the era where we used to match our hair color to the actual outfit, which is crazy that we don't really do that anymore. I still do sometimes, but definitely not as much as we used to, for sure. Guys, this hair combo is such a throwback. And then of course we have some jewelry. I was always this one. I pretty much never used any other ones, so that is the one we're gonna go with. OG DTI, how I miss you. Of course, this was also the era that they added in this dress, which was definitely also such a moment. This corset was amazing. This little dress right here, and of course these iconic sleeves. Oh my gosh, this is giving me such a throwback. Like, I actually can't. I'm pretty positive I have this exact outfit in a thumbnail in my Halloween video from like last year or 2 years ago now. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. And of course the glittery purple Halloween runway, which is so crazy. Anyway, let's move on into the next rewind. We're coming into more of our modern day updates, so this one's from 2025. So we're probably gonna speed through these a little bit. Let's start off with the Valentine's update. We obviously finally had an animated loading screen during the Valentine's update, and this gorgeous lobby. Does anyone remember that we had to go around and find different like eggs during this era? There was that whole quest where you had to go around and find like 20 different eggs in the different lanterns around this map. And while that quest was low-key the worst thing in my opinion, I hated it so much. I loved this lobby. It's so beautiful. This was also the lobby where I first posted item adjustment outfits. And yes, I was one of the first people. In fact, I think I was the first person ever to post an item adjustment video. So come on now, we are claiming that. I'm scared for this lobby though, y'all, because I'm scared for the dressing room though, y'all, because I remember that we all hated this dressing room so much. So let's see if it's still as bad. So here we are in the dressing room, and I immediately remember why people didn't like this. Now, I thought it was gorgeous. Do not get me wrong. I love how spacious it is. But the worst part about this lobby, guys, is the fact that it takes you so so long to walk all the way from here to the other side of the map. Like, I'm not kidding. Let me turn my walk speed down to 50%. And we're gonna start over here. Okay, so if I needed to walk all the way from over here, all the way to the inside of VIP, that is literally like 15 seconds. Are you kidding? That's crazy. But I will say, as much as everybody hated the lobby during this update, it was still pretty beautiful. I just think it was way too big. Although this is our modern day VIP room, it definitely hasn't changed at all. And of course, this was one of my favorite updates ever because we got access to this, the Petal corsets. This was also, I think, one of the more revolutionary items in DTI. Literally everybody still uses it so much to this day. And also those pants are the best thing in this update for sure. I think the most iconic items are definitely the Petal corset, the entire Petal set really. These pants right here, these little like bow situation, and of course the butterfly top, which they finally brought back, which was so amazing because I used to love the butterfly top so much. And of course they brought back the granny dress with a rework. I also really love this item. Honestly, Valentine's update was full of bangers, y'all. There were also a lot of really gorgeous hairstyles and everything. And of course the salon is different, duh. So we had a bunch of these hairstyles, which still to this day are some of my favorite ones to use. From this era specifically, I think my favorite ones would be this one, but specifically the bang toggle, this one, and this one. And of course the bangs, duh, we love the bangs. The makeup options were also so tea during this update. We got some of the best eyes that we had ever gotten, specifically like these ones. I know everybody was obsessed with all of these eyes though, like these ones, these ones, these ones. These ones were definitely the most iconic ones, so I remember everybody overusing these. But I also really love these ones right here and these ones too. Oh, Valentine's update, you definitely will be missed. So let's move in to the next one, which is the Petal and the culture update, which was probably one of my favorite updates of last year. So here we are in the lobby for the Petal update. It didn't change from the Valentine's update, which I don't think it really needed to TBA. This lobby was perfect for this era of DTI. Do not miss this obby though. I cannot lie, I still have never completed this one. I understand the vibes, like it's a jumping obby, but girl, it's so hard. The way I said that and then I got it first try, okay, that's embarrassing, but when the update was out, I never did it, okay? Now this update was also another iconic update, and I fear we have to make an outfit for this one. I didn't want to do one for all of the modern updates because it would get a little repetitive, but this one, girl, oh my gosh, we have to make one. I'm not gonna really pay attention to the theme though, because who gon' clock me? No one. We also got the most beautiful curly hairstyles during this update as well, and we finally had access to item adjustments. Oh my goodness. Oh, item adjustment, how I love you. I'm just gonna keep the colors pretty basic, so we're not gonna do anything too crazy because I just want to check out what this is giving. But of course we need a really pretty pink and also really pretty green, because that was kind of what the Petal update I think was mostly about, just pinks and green tones. And of course we had item adjustment. Oh, look at how good it looks. Let's add some edges as well, and some bangs I think would be cute here. We do these cute little like heart edges, and then we can also add these bangs. Lana, do my nails. Thank you. And of course do the skin tone. I'm just gonna do a very basic skin tone. Actually, no, because this era of DTI was definitely for the ethereal girlies. I remember all of the ethereal like cherry blossom outfits that we used to do, so you know what? We're bringing that back. Oh yeah, that feels so much better. Let me actually take these bangs off then, since we're doing an ethereal makeup face. And of course we had so many makeup options during this era as well, which was fabulous. I do remember people kind of discovered like no eye makeups during this era, so I'm gonna try and recreate one of my most iconic faces from that time. I used this item, this one as well. We're also obviously using this one. And then I remember we used to use eyeshadows instead of eyeballs during this era. Loved this makeup down. I know everybody was obsessed with it, and girl, I was too. I'm just like y'all. Which eyes were people using though? I think it was these ones, if I'm not mistaken. That seems right, but it also does not seem right at the same time. Girl, I wish I remembered. That's okay though, we can make it work. There were so many options during this era too, and we also of course had the cultural update going on, which was a little bit deeper into that era, but you know. So here's a really pretty ethereal makeup face. And of course we had the chest here too, which got removed pretty recently because everybody kind of just hated them, which I mean, I don't blame y'all. We don't have access to these though, which is so sad. But this item right here, guys, I still overuse it to this day. Y'all already know I'm obsessed with this. This entire set actually is just one of the best things ever in the game in my opinion. So freaking pretty, fits my style amazing, and I definitely overuse it, but I don't care, okay? It's beautiful. So we're just gonna put on the entire set because I know I wasn't the only one obsessed with this. Oh, I love this. And of course, this top right here was also so iconic for layering. Definitely also overused, but like, I don't care. It's beautiful. This is definitely a very Petal update outfit for sure. Now let's also go into the cultural update because obviously there were a lot of good items there. Let me actually see if I can equip any of these though. Maybe like the goat horns. These are really tea as well too. They're my favorite horns for sure. Oh my gosh, and I'm just now noticing because they updated item adjustment recently, we can adjust things so much more now. That's crazy. And we also had this, which was gorgeous too. I love this. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Literally looks like an outfit I probably have already made a million times. Definitely my favorite items that they've ever added, including the cultural update. They added a couple of really iconic ones like this right here, so we have to use this. It's perfect. Like, I have no notes. And of course, we have this beautiful runway that they added during this update. I thought this was so sickening and gorgeous. Literally one of the best ever. I cannot lie, it's stunning. Now, of course, we are moving into my favorite update of last year, and that is the summer 2025 update. Now, this one, you guys, this was insanely iconic, not only because they brought back the OG summer lobby, but also because they added in this code right here. Code Pixie Uwu. Yes! I am so excited to do this one because this was definitely the most like insane one for me. Oh my gosh. I also definitely had a lot of success during this time too. I met a lot of new people from my code item. So this era is just, it holds a special place in my heart for sure. We also had the baddie pass during this era, which was a little controversial. I liked it personally, but a lot of people had a lot of thoughts about it. Now this update was pretty recent, so I'm not going to do a full outfit for this one, but of course they brought back the OG lobby, and this is the lobby that we have currently right now and definitely my favorite overall. It's just big enough to have a lot of space, but also is compact enough that you can get around and not really worry about it too much. Of course, Charlie's wings were also added during this update. These were to commemorate a young girl, Charlie, who lost her life to cancer. She used to be a really big fan of Dress to Impress, so they added these wings as a way of commemorating her and memorializing her in the game, which I thought was so beautiful. We also managed to raise a lot of money for her family during this era. I remember there was like the GoFundMe. We were all doing different charity videos for them as well, so I thought this was just a beautiful update overall. And of course, they added some of my favorite items from last year. This one is definitely second in my opinion. The Petal update was the best for me, but this one is a close second. Love this right here. Also this luau, especially because it's item adjustable. We also got this brand new set right here, which I overused for sure. And all of these items, this top right here is still one of my most overused items ever, and I think it is so stunning, including the skirt right here. Also this corset right here, plus the walk packs. Like, this update was just so tea, y'all. And these items too, of course, I don't use these as much, but I love these ones right here. This little one right here, this little body chain, including all the toggles, are beautiful. So definitely a really, really amazing update. But now we're gonna move into the final rewind update, which is the Halloween 2025 update, which we pretty much just had. So let's see what this one is giving. Of course, they brought back this lobby, but just made it look so much better. The quality of everything was upgraded. And we also had the Halloween quest this year. And of course, new obby, Durr. And can I just say, I liked these obbies so much more. Okay. Oh my gosh, the way I just failed to, LOL. But like, these obbies were just so much better, you guys. They were so much easier to do, genuinely. Can I get it? Can I get it before the time? Oh my gosh, I'm stressing. We got this. Oh, no, I was almost there. So this update also added a brand new baddie pass, and this time they added something called a diamond pass, which was very, very controversial for sure. But there were so many beautiful, beautiful items in here that I still definitely use a lot to this day. And of course, we had the beautiful new Haunting Beauty sets and these new Halloween items. I love these jeans. I love this Wednesday set as well. I don't use the Alice set as much, but it is really pretty. And we had this cheerleader set too. For non-VIPs, I think this was definitely the jackpot. I love this jacket and this little set right here. This set actually too is gorgeous. And we got the Coraline eyes, which if you guys know, you know, but these are life-changing for item adjustments. Of course, we had the Lana doll as well. And all of these new hairstyles, which I absolutely adored. These were beautiful. After the Halloween update, I think was also the Lady Gaga update, which was so fantastic. And of course, this is a very modern update, so we're kind of still in this era. We haven't had that many new updates since then. We've had the winter update, but that's pretty pretty much about it. So that is going to wrap up today's video of us going through all of the OG updates in Dress to Impress. We managed to visit 10 separate updates, which is so insane. All of these were so iconic, but if I had to rank them, I would say my favorite one was definitely the summer update for obvious reasons. My second favorite was the Petal and cultural update. Third would be the Halloween 2024 update. Fourth would be the summer 2024 update because this is just the update when I started playing. Fifth would be the modern Halloween update. Sixth is the Valentine's 2025 update. And these ones I wasn't really there for, so I don't think I can really rank them, but these would be definitely like 7 through 10. Probably just 7, 8, 9, 10 like this. Which update was your absolute favorite though? Make sure to sound off in the comments down below and let me know. Also, let me know what update you guys started playing Dress to Impress in because I'm so curious. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss a single video from me. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, models.